Namaskar dosto. Today is 31st August 2021. Welcome to my channel Trade Plan Nifty. First step to be a successful trader is to build a trade plan. This channel is my journey in stock market where on daily basis in this specific video I disclose my trade plan for the Nifty for the coming trading session, review my today's trade and share my learning and MTM at end of the video. I hope these discussions will add value to your trade setup and trading ideas. There is a monthly wrap video on Nifty where we will talk about Nifty's critical level for the month of September and review its trade and build a trade plan for tomorrow. But before we get into that, let's have a quick look into key elements of the market. So first start with S&P 500. So when we look into global market, we see that S&P 500 now at all-time high is showing some kind of profit booking, but still above 8, above 20 and above 50. So still in uptrend, but some sign of weakness is now started to seen. US government 10 bond yield has now started moving up, and now it is at very critical level where it is crossed above 8 and 20 and about to cross 250. So we need to see how US government 10 bond yield is gonna shape out in the few coming trading session, whether it is crossing 200 bar moving average and taking it as support and moving up, or from here it is started going down. So that will have its own impact on our market or overall equity market globally. And when we look into dollar index today has taken a support on 50 bar moving average and formed a reversal candle here. This is the engaged reversal setup one, which we called weak. And after this downward direction, we see a reversal pattern getting formed here. So we need to see whether this reversal pattern will start taking dollar index up, and which will have some impact on emerging market and specifically bank nifty for us. But as of now, things are looking not very bad in global market. Now let's have a look into key elements of our market. So let's start with the bank nifty. So when we see on bank nifty, we see that bank nifty today has formed a doji, and let's see how the tomorrow's candle is getting formed. If tomorrow we see a red bar or a closing below today's closing, then we can say that a reversal setup has formed and bank nifty is going back to meet its weekly pivot of 35,495. As of now, bank nifty now will have a very strong support at 35,900, which is combination of multiple lines. I use a fairly simple trade setup. If you want to know more about my trade setup, then please check out my video called trade setup explanation on my YouTube channel Trade Plan Nifty. So for a bank nifty now 35,900 is definitely very good support, which is a combination of monthly pivot, monthly L3, my blue magical line, weekly H3 and 20 bar moving average. And before that, bank nifty will have a support at 36,308, and on top side it will have resistance at 36,690 and then 37,043. If 37,043 is taken out, then bank nifty will surely try to go towards 37,597 in the month of September. But as of now, bank nifty is in uptrend because it is still above 20, 50 and 8 bar moving average. Now when we look into HDFC Bank, we see that HDFC Bank on daily chart is showing no sign of weakness and has formed another strong big green bar. Now we need to see tomorrow how the next pattern is forming. If we see a red bar coming here, then this is the engage reversal setup 2, which may get formed. But as of now, it is above 8, above 20 and above 50, so definitely in uptrend. And now on a monthly basis, it will have a resistance at 1629, and if 1629 is gone, then there is a potential of touching 1676. And on support side, HDFC Bank will now have a very good support at 1540, which is a weekly pivot, 8 bar moving average and my blue magical line. And if 1540 is gone, then the next strong support will definitely come at 1530 and 1525 level. But as of now, HDFC Bank is looking quite good to me. And when we look into our Motabai, we see that Motabai today has formed the first red candle, and still not a very convincing reversal setup, but a red candle. And now Motabai will have now very good support at 2190, which is a combination of weekly pivot, monthly L3 and weekly L3. And on top side, now Motabai will have a very good resistance at 2284, and if 2284 is gone, then the next resistance is at 2325. If 2325 is taken out, then in month of September, Reliance will have a potential to touch 2392. But as of now, Reliance is in super bull run and running almost parallel to 8 bar moving average, which is currently at 2209. So definitely 2191 is a very good support for Reliance. Any dip towards 2191 should be bought with a stop loss below 2165. But as of now, Reliance is looking little weak because today we had formed a red bar. Now let's see tomorrow we get a confirmation to this or not. So with this in background, let's have a look into Lalaji. So when we look into Lalaji on monthly chart, we see that we had a very strong August month, and that was after a doji formation which has happened in the month of July. So this is what I mean, that if you know how to enter on the swing trade, what kind of money you can make. So on monthly basis, definitely in uptrend. Now 8 bar is at 15208, which is far away from where we are now. So this is looking quite good. On weekly chart, we see that we had a very strong week, and 8 bar is now catching up, which is at 16333, and definitely in uptrend because it is above 8, above 20. And on daily chart, again we see today a very strong green bar, and above closing is above 8, above 20, above 15, above 200. So definitely an uptrend. Now for the month of September, let's first talk about resistance level. So Lalaji will now have a resistance at 16154, which is my black magical line. And if 16154 is broken, then the next target is 17494. And if 17494 is gone in the month of September, then the next target in the month of September is 17857. On support side, now market will have a very good support at 16,770, which is monthly L3. Yes, monthly L3, weekly H3, and monthly pivot is at 16,707. So 16,700 is definitely a very big support for a market, which is a monthly pivot combination of my blue magical line and 8 bar moving average. If 16,700 is gone, then the next support will come at 16,615 and 16,600 zone, where 16,608 is a weekly pivot. So on daily chart, market is definitely in uptrend, but now it is looking little overstretched because weekly pivot is at 16,608, and now we are already at 17,132, and the monthly pivot is getting formed at 16,707. So with the pivot theory, both these pivot will start acting like a magnet, and they will try to pull the market towards it. We need to see whether this theory proves in this week and specifically in month of September. Now when we look into 15 bar minute chart, we see a no sign of weakness. Market has closed above 8 20 50, so definitely an uptrend. So market is an uptrend, but looks like little overstretch, because on weekly chart, if you see, the R3 is at 17,145, which was already touched today, and then from there market is slightly corrected and closed at 17,132. So on weekly basis, market has already touched at R3. So I'm going to go with some contra strategy now. But before we get into that, let's have a look into CPR. So when we look into CPR, definitely today's CPR, that is tomorrow's CPR, it will be above today's CPR. So this also confirms that the trend is up. Now it all depends upon where the market will open tomorrow. So as of now, SGX is at 17080, which is definitely above pivot, which is at 17070. So technically the trend is up, and the correct rate should be buy on dip, either at pivot, which is at 17064, or at L3 for tomorrow, which is at 17067. So 17067 and pivot both are the same. So any dip towards 17067 should be bought for a target of R2, which is at 17307. So that is a technical trade. But my trade plan for tomorrow is, I feel that market is overstretched, and now there's nothing much upside maybe left before it comes and try to touch its pivot. So I want to see that the market corrects at least towards 16,700 before we enter into this market. So I'm playing that game, and today also I couldn't enter the market because market, my trade plan was to buy either at pivot or at L3, and market didn't give that opportunity. So I also missed the today's entire run, and eventually when these two red bomb bar form, so this kind of extreme reversal setup too, over here I shorted the market. So this is the one lot which I shorted almost around in the last 2 minutes, that is 1528, and I'm carrying that home. So this is the trade on which I'm sitting now, where I've short the market. Little risky, but that is what I have done. So let's see how it plays out for me tomorrow. So tomorrow is a tricky day. My trade plan is that I'm gonna continue my short with a stop loss above 15154, and I'm gonna hold and see how things are running. So if market opens above pivot and starts moving down, then I will see that whether the downward movement is continuing below previous day low. If not, then I will check out my short position and enter on buy on dip at either at pivot or at 17002, which is also S1 for tomorrow and 50 bar moving average for a target of 17154. Please consult your financial advisor before you take any trade. So let's review today's trade. So I have told you what I did today, but one thing which need to understand is that today market actually gave an opportunity to enter. So if you see this particular setup, this was the extreme reversal setup 2, where we found a weak red bar with 85% closing percentage, and then a green bar which touched the bottom and moved up, and this happened exactly at previous day closing, and then market never looked back. So this was a correct entry to enter a trade and ride this whole wave. But my trade plan was to either buy it pivot at L3, and since market didn't touch that level, I didn't enter this opportunity. So previous day high and previous day close are a critical level, and previous day low are three are very critical level. And one may like to be little aggressive when you see any reversal setup or correct price action at those juncture with a very tight stop loss to see if you can get benefited. So that's my learning for today. I hope these discussions are adding value to your trade setup and trading idea. I know tomorrow's my trading plan is looking a little confusing, but on safer side, the idea is buy on dip, either at pivot, not at exactly at pivot, but at 17002, uh, which is L4 for tomorrow, and pivot is at 17067, which is also L3. I've already shorted the market at this level. If somebody wants, they can also take that trade for tomorrow with a very tight stop loss, which is above 17154. I hope these discussions are adding value. Welcome to all my new followers. Stay healthy, wear mask. Jai Hind.